As a healer, it is my divine responsibility to create safe and sacred spaces for others to come together to heal. It is in these safe and sacred spaces that we get an opportunity to discover the divinity within our soul, your divine soul. And this is a divine healing experience.
I am Divine Soul, was born in Houston, Texas. My mother named me Taylor Monique, actually. I have evolved into a divine being that is Divine Soul, and I am 32 years of age. Well, this body has 32 years on this planet. So the divine healing experience, what is the divine healing experience? What is the divine healing experience? The divine healing experience really just started out as me on my journey to go deeper into myself. The divine healing experience wasn't a retreat. It was my life. It is my life, you know? And the more I've been living my life in all of my authenticity, I've been drawn into experiences that allow me to go deeper into myself and give me an opportunity to remember more parts of who I am and to be able to heal traumas that I didn't even know how to identify as a trauma. And on this divine healing journey I've been on, I realized that me living my truths out loud, me sharing my process with others, me finding the tools that I need to heal myself and leaning on teachers that could give me those tools and lend me some of their tools really inspired me to want to create a space for other people to do the same thing. I never thought that I would be holding healing experiences that were impacting people in a way that would change their lives forever. So I think that one of my superpowers as a retreat host has become finding the most incredible venues. And we manifested, or I can just take the credit and say I manifested. It was a co-creation. The most beautiful retreat space. I mean, the most beautiful retreat space. 12 private villas overlooking this beautiful beach cove. And completely private, you know, private entrance to the beach, each villa with its own kitchen and multiple bedrooms and multiple bathrooms and beautiful views of the Pacific Ocean. I mean, did I say private? We've got the whole place to ourselves. We're overlooking the most amazing beach cove. So as you're like rolling out of bed in the morning or opening your terrace doors, you get a chance to see the waves crashing onto the shore of what almost appears to be a private beach sometimes, other times with surfers. Just a very beautiful sight to behold. One of my most favorite features was looking up while on the property and seeing these 10-foot, 15-foot tall palm trees with these beautiful green and golden coconuts hanging off. And I mean, this place was just perfect. It was just perfect.
You guys came yesterday.
My name is Erica Chanel Brogdon, and I'm 31 years old, and I'm from California, SoCal. I'm lugging my luggage in. I don't even walk to my room first. I'm walking to the view, and I'm like, wow. Hello, wow. This is beautiful.
I'm Nadia Rochelle. When I walked in, it was beautiful. We had yoga mat and a smudge box little packet with Palo Santo and sage and a card, a t-shirt, and incense and incense burner. It was incredible. It's what you imagine when you go to a healing retreat ought to be your amenities, your supplies, your tools.
My name is Michaela. I'm 30 some odd years old, and I was born in Dallas, Texas, and raised in Southern California, and my latest stint is in Atlanta, Georgia. After all the traveling and the layovers, I get to the reception hall and get my key, check in. As I walk in my room, I see beautiful high ceilings. The terrace is wide open and the breeze is just blowing in my face.
I'm getting really comfortable unpacking my stuff, and I'm like just taking it in. Wow, this is beautiful. What a change. I have a whole kitchen. I have a whole TV and couch and lounge space and a little balcony.
I love it.
I am Jessica Davis. Everything I expected and more, plus more. Like, the view that we have is of the ocean, and I feel weird even turning my back to it, but the ocean. Mother Yemaya, we have come, oh man, I was fully expecting, like, okay, we're gonna get to see the beach, we're gonna get to go away, but I didn't know that it would be, hey, windows open right there, lulling me to sleep at night. My God.
Oh my gosh! You have no idea. I have been like visualizing laying in that hammock by myself for twilight and sunset rituals. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
My view from my villa is like the ocean is my front yard, and palm trees. Just like if I live in the South, like trees that would be in your front yard world. My front yard has coconut and palm trees. It's something you only see in a movie, absolute paradise, you know? And I'm like, I'm worthy. Like, I love it.
And I'm actually like not able to touch the ceiling. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I have room, I have space. And I just frolic. I just want to frolic all through my villa. It's amazing. My view is all of just the ocean right there on the cove of the beach of Puerto Escondido. I'm seeing surfers, night fishing, barbecue, and the foliage is just so pristine and beautiful. It's beautiful.
And so the itinerary that we have planned for the next 6 days and 5 nights at the Divine Healing Experience is very intentional, you know? The order of things, the way things are happening, exactly what has been planned was created in a way that would allow us to get closer to each other each moment that we could, and to get a little bit more open in our heart space, allowing more love out and more love to flow in. And so the very first event that we had after arrival was our welcome dinner. And the theme of this dinner is traditionally dinner with your higher self. And this just means to come dressed in a version of yourself that you feel most comfortable accessing your higher power, your higher frequency. This could be jeans and a t-shirt, you know, or this could be gowns and crowns, you know. I'm not telling you how to dress, but I want to see how you feel about yourself in this way, and how you choose to adorn yourself, and what garbs you choose to represent who you are, and how you feel showing up in this space with other gods and goddesses, you know? And it's always a spectacle, each and every time. This time, the welcome dinner is at the restaurant that's connected to the retreat space. And this restaurant is overlooking all of the Pacific Ocean and our little private beach cove that we have. And it's just simply amazing to be under the stars at a table full of stars.
So if the welcome dinner was the Lord's Supper of the Divine Feminine having a board meeting, it was like that. The dinner was like that, okay? And everybody was adorned, which is what we were encouraged to do. Come feeling your highest and your best. And I love to be wherever there's goodness, wherever there is joy and there's truth, and wherever there is light, because I also get to see my shadow, and I also get to heal, and I also get to encounter people who I assist in their healing, but that also heals me, because everybody that comes into our path that is a part of our assignment to help them heal. It's really for us to heal our own stuff. So I'm glad to be here with every last one of you beautiful ass mirrors. So I can see myself higher, better, bigger, greater, grander. And yeah, I'm glad to be up in this thing. Yeah. I have a completely plant-based and vegan diet, and so it aligned with me, and it was yummy. I enjoyed all of the it got creative, okay? I was amongst so much power and divinity, and sharing that space was it was the first surge, it was the first charge, right? It started with Mama Ida. I don't know that I accurately have words for that.
This year, Mama Ida and her partner Ram are coming to offer us cacao with cannabis as our plant medicine for the opening retreat. These two plant medicines are known to and are used for opening the heart space and allowing us to receive and give more love. So by putting these two plants together, the hearts are gonna crack wide open. And this is the very beginning of the journey.
So my name is Ida Calixto. I'm from Brazil. I have 30 years living in this country, Mexico.
My name is Ram. I'm born in Argentina and I'm living in Mexico for the last 10 years.
I think part of our work is exactly we call break the ice with the opening ceremony. And I believe that the cacao is some kind of medicine that help bring people together, an open heart and communication. We work with plants, sacred plants, ancestral plants that give us a room to share some information with people that don't know yet. We work with music and we work with vibration. We use special instruments. Helps to really open up some parts of your body that really need to be moved from energy, fear, pain. The way we do the music is not us, it's the instruments have their own magic, their own frequency. And I choose in this opening ceremony to be children, to bring the innocence back with a storyteller. We always have some memories, some storytellers. So I choose that for this group.
Help me! Somebody! Somebody! What's happening? Him!
The opening ceremony was absolutely immaculate, breathtaking. Everyone shows up dressed in their all white. And you could feel the energy has shifted from the welcome dinner the night before, all the excitement from arriving and meeting new people and seeing your new room, to a bit more seriousness, a bit more curiosity, a bit more nervousness even, because, you know, many people have used cannabis before, but not in ceremony. And some have never had cacao, you know? So you can feel the unknown coming into the space, but you can also feel the openness to embrace the unknown.
Reading about the cannabis in the ceremony, it felt natural to me, but there was also a bit of resistance because of me being where I came from, being from the United States and all of that stuff. But I told myself, I said, it'll be fine. You know, I'm not here to self-medicate. This is part of a ceremony that will allow me to take the next steps on my spiritual journey. Open up my heart, yes.
Like water down a river. The more we flow, the more energy is created. Flow.
My favorite part of being in ceremony is the sisterhood and the bonds that can be created within this ceremony. Complete total strangers, and we're on the same frequency to have our heart chakras open and be open to love and new experiences and trust, and be able to take that with us after the ceremony. The staff was amazing. They were involved in the ceremony as well, and they were so accommodating and didn't just like push to say, oh, you're gonna do it here. They actually asked and made sure that I was safe in a very intimate space. Mama Ia was very, what is the right word for her? Vibrant. Like she's an itty bitty thing, but she just comes in like the wind and just brings life into the room. Just that interaction with her and interaction with the other people at the experience, and seeing the freshness of seeing cacao. Like I've never seen cacao before in its, natural form. And the story of how it became and how it's a building of community.
I'm walking into the villa for the cacao and cannabis ceremony. I know, like, okay, here we go. That was my first introduction with Mama Ira and rum. It's just a whole experience, transitioning from, getting here, dinner, meeting people, laughing, getting comfortable, now transitioning into here's the work, here we go. Like, it's like, dang, I'm here, okay. And how that starts to connect in my mind and my DNA, and I'm thinking, okay, I remember why, I know why I'm here, I know why I'm here to disconnect from the outside noise, so that I can get a clearer vision for my life. And right here, I drop in. It's like, all I have to do is walk through the door and receive, receive an expansion of my consciousness, receive like, okay, I'm facilitating you through this. Will you walk through? So at that point, like, I'm at the point in my life where, okay, I'm just saying yes. I'm not really resistant anymore. Like, if divine's there, I know that if I can trust to go there, and I'm gonna have what I need to have. I trust her that much.
So what's next on the itinerary is actually quite irrelevant in this moment, because we're greeted by Hurricane Agatha.
Agatha, the first named storm of the season, just strengthened to a hurricane this morning. It is
Category 2 Hurricane Agatha.
After Agatha moves across Mexico.
75 miles an hour wind currently with Hurricane Agatha.
The National Hurricane Center is warning of a dangerous storm surge, as well as several days of rain that could bring massive flooding.